transition from summer to fall, there is a brief 2-week period in which a swarm of insects fly about. Aphids. That's right. They're not gnats, like the title of this documentary suggests. They are aphids. But you may be wondering, what exactly is an aphid? So I did some research, and here's what I found out.
There are a lot of them, and I just read in the articles that they're just searching for food or something.
They're those little black gnat-like things. They're like real tiny, and they're like the dumbest bugs ever because they land on you and they just stay there until you kill them.
The aphids, as pesky as they seem to be, I think they've actually helped us discover some important things about, our culture today. I think the aphids actually answer the question, is it better wetter? Just for the sheer fact that it seems that every time we have a storm here at Wesleyan, there's rain, and the next day, the aphids, there's more. They're bigger, they're better, they're faster, they're stronger. But I think they prove the age-old question, is it better wetter? If they're reproducing after storms, obviously it must be better wetter. So people can complain about the aphids all they like, but you know what? They teach us something about our society today. So, you know what, aphids? I give you the A+.
I know that people told me that they don't bite, but I think otherwise.
I don't know why they're here, what the reason is. They're just downright annoying.
I actually had to go to the nurse because I had a whole bunch of bug bites on me, and I couldn't think what they were from other than the aphids.
I don't know if this is some plague sent by a god, like we're secretly, enslaving Jews to work at soccer or something, or I don't know.
Yeah, that's way too many. And they've been here for way too long. They need to go away at some point.
So now that we know what an aphid is, it's important to know where are they at. So you're probably asking yourself, where can I find these aphids?
I feel like the aphids are particularly clustered around Gulical.
Most of the time that I've encountered them the most was like on bug, when you're coming down from the stairs on bug, and all of a sudden they just kind of like attack you. I don't want to say attack because they don't necessarily attack you, more like ran into them, but usually like in front of bug or CNS or entrance to the Memorial Center by the CNS side.
I went for a walk, like just down to the mall or whatnot, and I was wearing, the big sunglasses, and by the end it was like, you took off the sunglasses and it should have had like windshield wipers or something. It was awful.
They were in my dorm, they were here, they were in my bathroom, they were in my hair, they were in my clothes, they were in my books, they were in my bed, I think. They were everywhere. Oh, of course in your eyes. They love to be in your eyes.
I'm really excited for this show this weekend.
We have a lot of people.
Ow!
Oh, I just ate an aphid.
No, seriously, one just went right into my, do you see it?
Ew, it's crawling.
Oh, there's an aphid crawling in my eye.
Ow.
It really hurts. They're all over your tongue.
I was walking to class the other day, and like this huge, just total like swarm of them, just.
It was the biggest I've seen.
It was massive. I mean, it seemed to be endless, and they all just like crawled under my clothes. Like they were literally under my clothes, and I had to actually strip down on the quad just to get them out. I don't obviously. I mean, I didn't get all of them, but I threw my clothes back on as fast as I could. Went back in the room, and there was still apparently some on them, and they like nested in the room, and there was like a whole other like swarm or two in the room. I actually had to move because of it. It was terrible. I mean,
when he took his clothes off, they just swarmed into crevices in the room and apparently laid some nests.
Yeah, I mean, they're inside our homes now. They're everywhere. They're inside our bodies.
Anymore. They're not just outside. They're getting inside. Which is
exactly. You
finished that assignment?
Oh man, I don't know what to. Sorry, man. You had an aphid on your face. I'm sorry. I had to.
You got an aphid on your shoulder.
I'll give him an aphid.
So as you can see, aphids are dangerous. They invade our personal space, and they cause man to turn against each other. So what can we do to prevent ourselves from the aphids invasion? Here are some foolproof tips to help you out.
Walk with your head like hang low. I mean, like most people are usually confident and they like to walk with like a stature and they want, looking at the people that are walking. But if you actually don't want to swallow a whole bunch, or you don't want a whole bunch to get in your eye, it's probably a good idea if you walk with your head hanging low.
I was ready to go buy some DEET mosquito spray, like the off stuff, but other than that, I just began wearing like long sleeve shirts and long sleeve pants and hats and eyeglasses, and I even seen one person with an umbrella walking through the street like this to block out the aphids.
If you see them on a flat surface, you can hit them with your books. Or if you're outside, you can try and stomp them and squish them. Or if you're a master of karate, you can knock them out with your swift hand movements and flip them off your finger when you're done. And only in extreme circumstances is there one surefire way to get rid of the aphids.
Quarantine?
That's right, quarantine. But hopefully we'll never have to resort to that measure. So what about next time? Or next year? Will the aphids be gone by then, or will they only be in bigger numbers? I guess we'll just have to wait till next year.
It's the end of the world.